Good afternoon. Dad's outdoors here on another weekend wild camp. I'm actually going somewhere where I've not done a recce before, so it'll be interesting. I know the area. I think I've left it till most of the day trippers have gone home. So whilst I venture on this lovely day down the path, I will bring you back when I say closer to camp, when I've actually found a camp spot. Because as I say, I don't know where I'm going to be camping tonight. It's a little bit more exciting. Okay guys, as promised, I said I'd show you camp. Eventually I ended up coming back to a spot I've camped before. I had a job to find it, purely and solely because the traffic of people, there was lots of people picnicking and etc. So the chances of me finding a new spot, I didn't want to take the risk. So let me show you where I am. I'm happy with it, but I've moved the tent from where I've had it before previously. So tonight I'm actually out in the Bobcat one and the exhibition tarp, just to give it an airing. I believe we're going to get some rain early hours and tomorrow morning, so you know, and if we get a splash tonight I can still sit outside. So yeah, I think I came here before when it was about -4, but foliage is all grown up beautiful. There is the track over the back, but I'm well hidden in here. I've got a nice log, and this tent is very low tent, and the tarp and the colour of the tent and the tarp blend in. So let's go on inside and show you. I thought I'd bring a pair of sliders tonight to walk about camp once I've traipsed in. So we've got another chair, just so the wife can use it when we go on holiday, and I've got these so they don't sink in the sand. The OEX ultralight chairs out of stock everywhere, and I'm buggered if I'm paying for a sand mat after buying a Tricology one. So you've got some nibbles for later, Italian hams and cheeses. I'm already on one of these Memphis Blood, Aldi's sort of take on Elvis juice, grapefruit infused IPA. Got another one in there, and I thought I'd try these hazy IPAs from Aldi. I'm going to guess they're going to be the same as Hazy Jane, we'll see. New addition to the Trangia. Now, rather than going for the non-stick pan, I've read a lot of reports that the glaze of that comes off, so I've gone for a hard anodised. So we'll see how we get on with that tonight. It's just easier to wash up. So in the fridge come cool box, I have a lovely piece of ribeye steak in there, and I've got some Mediterranean vegetables to do later, and I've just realised that's going to be my breakfast in the morning as well, because I didn't bring any biscuits. So as I'm showing you the disappointment setting, because I do like to dip a biscuit in my tea in the morning. So schoolboy error, so I'll be packing up pretty smartish. I'll have to get home for breakfast, but I'll have to save some of this for breakfast in the morning. So yeah, water over there, chair as you've seen, and then here we are. I'm going to sit in the chair now. That's nice, that is. Turn you around. So there's the Bobcat. I've just got the inner tent done up. I don't want any bugs in there. So yeah, nice little setup. Nice shelter. I'll be happy with that. So not so many midges around tonight because I'm nowhere near a river. Well away from that. So I'm going to enjoy another beer, or the remainder of this one, and I might call the wife and say, can you meet me somewhere and bring me some custard creams for the morning. There we are. I better show you my setup, as I always do. So it's the Tricology. It used to be the Luft air pillow, but I've put my own in there. Nature Hike CWZ 400, and I'm actually out in the Tricology UL80 tonight, but it's within the Scottish Silkworm. So if I want to use my you all know what a the UL80 looks like. Hasn't let me down yet, but it's just a bit lighter to pack. So if I do decide to take this, unzip this and have it as a quilt tonight, then I'm not going to stick to the UL80 usual bits and pieces. It gets a bit cooler. Joggers, socks later, lamp, pack stuffed in the door. So that's me in the Bobcat, ready to go. Okay, let's get dinner on. So I think we're going to start with the Mediterranean vegetables. Let's get that out of the way. Over there. So I'm going to put a plug of oil in there, I think. Now I'm going to use the this pot rather than the pan because there's quite a large amount of Mediterranean veg, and I think they're gonna, if I put them in the pan, it might be a bit not deep enough. I'll turn that right down, pop those in. If you do, I'll double bag this. I think it's got some form of vinegar net. I can't even, vinegar net. Can't even pronounce that. Nice sizzle to that. All in the bag. So already we've got a nice little sizzle going on here. What I'd like to do is turn that gas down. That's it. Do that nice and slow. We've got some courgette, some tomato, peppers, onions, and like I say, I can't even pronounce vinaigrette. Somebody put it in the comments. Vinaigrette. I can't even pronounce it, but you know what I mean. It's got that nice flavour to it. So that'll be quite wholesome. Served with the steak. Whoops. I mean, I've had this out, this little beauty, getting up to room temperature. I've put it in some sealed bags, but in some greaseproof paper. I've got some black ground pepper on there and olive oil. I'll add a bit more and I'll salt that at the end. I don't want to dry this little baby out, but I mean, you can't see that properly within the greaseproof paper, but it's got some beautiful marble in that. Aldi, however you want to pronounce it. It's 28-day mature, 30-day mature Aberdeen Angus. So, that little beauty will go on for 2.5 minutes each side, I think. I like it medium rare. Oh, this don't half smell good. You know what? One of these days I'll make a camera with smell on it, and you get a waft of it back home as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Right. So when it's nearer the time of doing the steak, I'll bring you guys back. Right, here we go for the main event. So I've just popped a bit of oil in the hard anodised pan. I should warm the Mediterranean vegetables back up a little bit later. And prepare my foil to let my steak rest. But I did cheat and I did put some black ground pepper and olive oil on this later. Now this should be up to room temperature, or wood temperature, should we say. So let's pop it in there now. Okay. So we are in with the ribeye steak. Right, I'm going to keep my eye on my watch. So yeah, just after 25 to 8. We'll have a butcher's look at that. Let's just leave that to do its thing. And I'm now on the hazy IPA. Which is rather pleasant. They did do peasant. They did do one called East Coast. I don't know what happened to that in Aldi, but this one's really good. So enjoying that, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to enjoy this with the meal and get the last one down afterwards. Depending on what food you're eating, I don't know what you guys think, but some things bloat you. You can't get drinks down. I mean, okay, a lot of people say, well, have wine with your meal and you know, and a spirit afterwards, like a brandy or a whiskey. But that's not how it works with everybody, I'm afraid. You know, if you got the flavour, in the words of Mickey Flanagan, you know, you tend to keep going with that flavour. But I don't want to mix it up with whiskey tonight, because I will be very not right in the morning, very unwell in the morning. So I'm going to stick to the beer tonight. We might have a gin and tonic evening. But yeah, I'll bring you back when I'm going to flip this steak. Right, this little beauty's almost ready, so I'm going to pop him out of the pan into the foil behind me to rest, and then warm the veggies back up. Bring you back when I'm ready to serve. There you go, guys. Ribeye steak and Mediterranean vegetables. Now, I'm not going to balls that anodised, hard anodised pan up, because I did also invest in the Trangia chopping block. So when I slice that steak, be a nice chopping block underneath it. So I'm going to leave you in peace while I eat this. I'm not going to chomp and cham like many YouTubers do. I find that disgusting. You don't want to hear that. I want to enjoy it. I'll see you guys. Fox glove. The wilderness. Absolutely wonderful. The discoveries you can find. Oh, what do we got here? And they're growing on trees. Absolutely wonderful. I think I'll take one of those. Now that takes twerking to a whole new level. Oh, he's moved off the tree now. Giddy up, Giot. Here comes another one, look. Giddy up, you got a collar on you. You better catch the others up, mate. You're getting left behind. You must be a naughty boy or a naughty girl. You've got a tag on you. Right, so the track is up here. And my tent is over there, and you can't even see it. I'm going to move up over here to see if I can see it from the track. So let's move on up to the track. It's a bit lighter. Everybody else has gone home now. God, I've got it all to myself. Beautiful horses, look. Come out because everybody else has gone home. And they're thinking, what the are you doing here? So just through the trees there. You can't even see my tent. I'm well chuffed with that. Absolutely well chuffed. Good morning from the Bobcat. Had a bit of rain in the night, so I'm glad I put the tarp up. Cup of tea on the go. Trangia worked very well last night, the hard anodised pan. And as I say, I've got meats, Italian meats and cheeses for breakfast. Would have preferred custard creams, but there we go. And then when I've had that, get myself cleared away. Already deflated the airbed. Shouldn't take me too long. So whilst I let that brew, I'm going to sit back under the tarp. Stopped raining for now. Birds are chirping. Sit back, eat my pepperoni and cheese, and get on my way. Okay, this is where I was last night. Just a scraping of the woodland floor. Leaves will cover that again shortly, I'd imagine. But yeah, it worked out well. Bobcat won, and the exhibition tarp had some rain, so I was able to sit under the tarp in the chair and enjoy that. As always, leave no trace, and I will on my way, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks very much for watching.